Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Second down and 8. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, Jackson. He'll check this down to the running back. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
A first down throw for Jackson. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And the Texans will take over here just past the 30.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
A second down throw for Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to a fourth down. The Texans getting all set to punt. Deep for the Ravens, it's Deontay Hardy. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
From the gun, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their...
And he's going to take this all the way home. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They'll look to set up the screen here. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. So some of these 3rd and medium, 3rd and long situations, it's the perfect time. Allow that defense up front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On play action, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll go. It's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Room to run at the 35. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A huge play just before the half. To gain of 43 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He'll find Aguilar, complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Henry. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be taken down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. All resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
Report. Hey, report. Sit up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He's carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to score a pick-6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to
that was great.
And they take it all the way back the other way.
And now, after the pick-6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. Back to throw, Jackson. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick-6, but add on a 2-point conversion. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. Stroud to throw.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, and picks up the 1st down. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the...
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Texans 1st down. To throw, it's Stroud. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Odafe Owe bursting in. And recording the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from him here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Middle. No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
I like the call, using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's second and 6. Now Stroud. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, It all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the quick, right?
A second down throw for Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day.
Big 6, man.
The lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6.
That's why my lowest return ever.
2 pick 6s in the same game. This defense is on fire.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased.
All right.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down.
You find yourself down big.
Big was on the ground, switching like a motherfucker. God,
yeah.
yeah.
Go for this at this point. But once again, this
Stop.
defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the give, here's Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On play action, here's Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Hey, report.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And the Texans are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat.
That was my bad, bro. I was just trying to make an extra play.
Is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
I'm calling down, super, sir. Have a good one.